have Honorable Mbadi here tomorrow, Honorable Speaker, with due respect.
I'll direct the majority leader to search for and find the Honorable Mbadi and deliver him to the House at 2:30 tomorrow.
We will go to a mediation after that, and we will demonstrate to the Senate what exactly the Constitution says, what exactly we painstakingly went through when we were coming up with the report on the bicameral relations.
With clarity that the Senate of the Republic of Kenya has no role in money bills completely, Mr. Speaker.
This House approves the list of nominees for appointment to the following 37 constituency committees of the National Constituency Development Fund as set out in the order paper for both the constituencies and the nominees.
Water down the bill and seeks to amend the Constitution through the back door. This request was made to the Speaker in his capacity as the chairman of the Parliamentary Service Commission. So to question the law in which both houses passed, Mr. Speaker, I found it to be a zero-sum game and argument by the Senate, and in fact seeking to impeach the character of the Speaker. I found it, Mr. Speaker, to be completely out of turn. They are seeking to amend Article 110 of the Constitution that gives power to this House. Mr. Speaker, we were not proposing this bicameral relations bill so that the Senate proposes amendments that will water down the constitutional provisions without amending the Constitution. If they want to amend the Constitution, Mr. Speaker, let them bring them the proposed amendment to the Constitution, and they must comply with the requirements of amendments to the Constitution.
And having looked at this, having looked at the proposed amendments, we are left with no option but to urge this House to reject those proposed amendments. We oppose this motion and let everything from the Senate fall by the wayside. We will go to a mediation after that, and we will demonstrate to the Senate what exactly the Constitution says, what exactly we painstakingly went through when we were coming up with the report on the Bicameral Relations Act or bill, which Honorable Chepkonga had actually taken pain to draft and urge it through this House to success.
To determine whether this is a bill concerning counties or not. Already the drafters of the bill will already indicate whether it's concerning counties or not. And therefore, spending time to decide as whether it is concerned the counties or not is a waste of time, and I think that is not the direction that we should be able to take. Honorable Speaker, wasting time and arguing between the Senate and the National Assembly eats into the expectations of many Kenyans, because the country is waiting for Parliament to be able to enact laws that will give service to the people. And therefore, any delay in arguing to determine whether this is a bill that should have originated from the Senate or the National Assembly denies the services to the people. With those few remarks, Honorable Speaker, I support the committee's position and oppose any of the amendments by the Senate. Thank you.
The Majority Leader, followed by the Honorable David Ocheng.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I also rise to support the committee's position on consideration of this business, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, as the mover, Honorable Chepkonga, has said in his movement of consideration of this bicameral relations bill, many of the amendments, Honorable Speaker, that have been proposed by the Senate have been overtaken by time. Honorable Speaker, it's important to note that the House, in consideration of all the amendments passed by the Senate. Also, I believe by the time the committee was considering, the Supreme Court ruling had not come out. But the Supreme Court ruling is now out. And I must take this opportunity, Honorable Speaker, to note with great appreciation the great work done by the judges of the Supreme Court in arbitrating in a matter that should never in the first place have ended up in court, leave alone finding its way all the way to the Supreme Court of the Republic of Kenya.
Mr. Speaker, these matters have been very clear from the word go. Anybody who could read the Constitution could understand very well Article 94, 95, and 96 of the Constitution. And that's why, under the initiative of Honorable Chepkonga, we decided to initiate a bill as a House that can at least demarcate the functions of the two houses, Mr. Speaker. But apparently, the Senate, in their own wisdom of lack of it, decided to return the bill with outrageous amendments that just negate the whole purpose of the bill, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I remember vividly one time when the senators moved to court dancing on the road, Mr. Speaker, and we were sitting here watching them on TV. They were literally dancing. You know, you were there, you were in the Senate that time. Honorable, the lady, Honorable from Marsabit, Naomi Wako, the deputy whip, says she was a member of that Senate. They took 24 bills that we passed in this House, danced on the road, Mr. Speaker, like people who have won an election or something, and went to court with the sole purpose and intention of demonizing and intimidating and making the House of National Assembly look bad, Mr. Speaker. When we knew very well, when we had clarity of mind that the Senate had no role in those bills, Mr. Speaker. Yes. And in the end, we got vindicated. Last week or the other week, when the Supreme Court did their ruling, we were vindicated. Public resources were wasted that were used in the litigation process. So, Mr. Speaker, it is now very clear, like day and night, what are the functions of each houses. And this debate of what is the function of the Senate and what is the functions of the National Assembly, Mr. Speaker, must end today afternoon, Mr. Speaker. From today going forward, the Senate must know that the Supreme Court has said what they're supposed to do. Mr. Speaker, we have reached a level in this parliament, the bicameral parliament, where the Senate was demanding that taxation bills, budgetary bills, money bills, and all kinds of bills must be taken to the Senate before they become an act of parliament. The court has now categorically ruled with clarity that the Senate of the Republic of Kenya has no role in money bills completely, Mr. Speaker.